The Thanksgiving travel rush, it kicks off officially on Friday, and it's expected to be record-setting. The TSA out this morning with new predictions. More than 30 million passengers at our nation's airports over the course of the 12 days that start Friday. And for a closer look at what we can expect, we're joined by TSA Administrator David Pekoske. Hello, good morning, good to see you. When we see you, we know it's the season, the tree's out, people are coming to travel. Right. 30 million, you've just given us those numbers this morning. That's your estimate. Is the TSA ready? How does that compare to travel last year or years prior?
Yeah, no, we're ready. No, I'm totally ready. And as compared to last year, I mean, what we've seen over the course of this current year is about between a 10 and a 15% increase over last year. So what we predict for this coming 12-day period, which begins on Friday, is probably the busiest day is going to be the Sunday after Thanksgiving. It almost always is. We expect that to be the busiest day ever in TSA's history. Passenger volumes approaching 3 million passengers. Wow. So that's record-breaking.
You talked about Friday being the big day that people start traveling. That could also be the start of the government shutdown, right, which I know you're probably concerned about. How are you planning to deal with that if it happens?
Well, we're hoping that Congress comes to a solution. They come to an agreement, give the president a bill that he can sign. We in TSA are an essential agency, so about 95% of our employees will work irregardless of a shutdown, and they will get paid at the end of the shutdown. But the longer a shutdown goes, the more impact it has on anybody because your family cash flow isn't there. It doesn't, you don't get paid until the shutdown is over. So we're hopeful that Congress comes to an agreement by Friday. It's right around the corner. It is the beginning of the Thanksgiving travel season, and that we get to a final bill very shortly.
Didn't we see, I mean, these TSA workers are asked to come to work for no pay. They still have to get childcare expenses. They still have to get commuting expenses. And I recall from the last time the government actually did shut down, there were reports that some TSA agents, toward the end of it, started just calling out sick because they couldn't afford to go to work for no pay. Are you concerned about that, especially in this time?
Very concerned about that. And the last government shutdown in 2019 was 35 days. And when you go 35 days without pay, without a source of income, that's very, very hard. It's hard to put gas in your car. It's hard to pay for parking, hard to pay for childcare. So the longer a shutdown goes, the bigger the impact is on us.
A lot of people are concerned with the war that's been going on, and security obviously has to be really amped up. But at the same time, you want to keep the lines flowing. So how do you balance those two when people are going through the TSA?
Sure. Well, we never compromise our security operations, and we're always vigilant. We're always looking for, hey, what's going on in the world that might affect transportation security, either inbound to the United States or here in this country. We've taken additional measures since October 7th to make sure that we have that presence. If you go to an airport now, you'll see a much more visible police presence. You'll see much more activity in our screening checkpoints. And so, we will always look at the intelligence information that we have and adjust accordingly.
Do you think this is a heightened period of risk, given what's happened overseas?
Oh, surely. Yeah. Yes.
Well, be safe. We're grateful for the work of the TSA. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Administrator David Pekoske.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.